Your four favorites are Trainspotting, A Clockwork Orange, No Country for Old Men, and Before Sunrise. As different as those first three are, they are all crime films, and Before Sunrise is a romance film, so my top choice for you is a romantic crime film, and that's Natural Born Killers. This movie also came out in the mid-90s, like Trainspotting and Before Sunrise, and like No Country for Old Men, Woody Harrelson and Tommy Lee Jones are in it. I think you might like Requiem for a Dream because it's about heroin addicts like Trainspotting. There are a few shots in this movie that seem inspired by A Clockwork Orange, and this one isn't even slightly comparable to Before Sunrise, but technically there is some romance in it. Filth, like Trainspotting, is a film adaptation of an Irvine Welsh novel, and it has a reference to A Clockwork Orange. For those who don't know, CRM 114 appears in 4 Kubrick films. It started as a piece of radio equipment in Doctor Strangelove. It's on one of the pods in 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's the room number for the morgue in Eyes Wide Shut, and CRM 114 is what's given to Alex in A Clockwork Orange. And this movie references that by having a bottle of pills labeled CRM 114. Coincidentally, Kelly MacDonald is in 2 of the movies in your favorites, Trainspotting and No Country for Old Men, so I wanted to recommend another movie she's in. I'm gonna go with Choke because, like Trainspotting, the protagonist is an addict, just a different type of addict. Shallow Grave is another crime film, and like Trainspotting, it was directed by Danny Boyle and stars Ewan McGregor. But some other crime films I think you'd like since you're a fan of Trainspotting are Go, Good Time, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Run Lola Run, and This Is England. This movie also involves youth gangs like A Clockwork Orange. Speaking of which, I think you'd like City of God. But some other crime films I think you'd like since you're a fan of A Clockwork Orange are La Haine and Funny Games. The guys in this one wear all white, and I believe that's a nod to A Clockwork Orange. Battle Royale, like A Clockwork Orange, is a dystopian film where a totalitarian government attempts to control juvenile delinquency. Like A Clockwork Orange, the songs Ode to Joy and Singin' in the Rain are also both in Die Hard. Speaking of Singin' in the Rain, I noticed you didn't have that one marked as watched. Since you like No Country for Old Men, there are 2 other crime films from the Coen brothers that you didn't have marked as watched that I think you should check out: Blood Simple and Miller's Crossing. The director of Blue Ruin cited No Country for Old Men as an inspiration. I've recommended In the Mood for Love to people with Before Sunrise and their favorites and vice versa, but since the other 3 films in your favorites are crime films, I'm going to recommend Fallen Angels for you instead. And since you like Before Sunrise, I think you might like Two for the Road and Like Crazy.